Back again, back again. Right. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. What does that remind you of? Tick tock. A clock. A clock. This is about time running out. Tick tock. Time going towards the end. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Think about it. The world is running over a precipice. A precipice. Down, down, down it's going to go. Once it hits the end, it's tilting at the moment, tilting on the edge. It's going to go. It's going to go. And it's going to go to a one world government, one world religion, one world currency. Right? This is why I'm saying tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Time is running away fast. Have you not noticed that time is speeding up? Weekends, before you know it, it's a weekend. Before you know it, it's the end of the year. One minute you're remembering a weekend, next minute, 6 months later. Do you not find that weird? I do. I'm very sensitive to things that are going on in the world. Very sensitive. Yeah, like Sauron's eye, big Sauron's eye looking down. And one way, the other way, the other way, the other way. World events. Now you look what's going on. Fires going on everywhere around the world because of the El Nino and the 11-year cycle. They keep saying, no, this is a bit abnormal, by the way. Is it something to do with the chemtrails blocking the heating? Are they going to reflect the heat back from the sun by spraying chemtrails to cool down the earth? What about it's like Islander? I keep saying it's like Islander 2. Islander 2 with Connor McLeod, right? When they got the thing around the earth, the barrier. It's the same thing, but it's chemical, right? So what about the heat going up out of the earth? Because the earth does give heat, especially with humans on. With all the power that they use, there's going to be heat going up into the atmosphere. Does that get repelled back, by the way, with the chemical trails that keep spraying? The zinc oxide and all this, that, and the other that they pull up into the air to reflect the sun back, right? Look, there's a reason why things are heating up on the earth. The hot weather, there's a reason for it. Because if it's like Highlander 2 with Colin McLeod, like a barrier, and the spring chemtrails like a barrier, it might reflect the heat back from out in space, but what about the heat going up? See? Someone fucking left. Fuck off, you lefty motherfucker. Right? Someone came in. As soon as I started talking facts, they fucking left. Fuck off, you fucking lefty fucking piece of shit. Don't come in and then go back out. Right? If you're gonna listen, listen. When I go into people's live streams, I don't just stand there for a few minutes or a few seconds. I stand there for about 20, 30 minutes and see what they're actually talking about. Then I realise if it's something not good, then I go after 20 minutes. It does my head in. I go by example. I don't go by just, oh yeah, what I say. I do it by example, Abraham. By example. So let's get back to the tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Right? This world is fucked. And it's going down fast. 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 Because time is speeding up. And the more things happen with time speeding up, right? You know, I remember when I was a child, about 4 or 5, 6 year old, something like that. I remember the whole day lasted ages. Ages. It was like it never ended the day, right? And eventually you went home, went to bed, you didn't, and because you were full of energy, you didn't want to go to bed anyway. But in the morning, the next day lasted the same this thing, the same span. You know what I mean? It didn't happen really quick and you don't remember. This is what I think's happening. I think people's memories with the chemicals, shit they're spraying in the air, the shit they stick in your arm, the food they poison, the water they poison. I think it's affecting people's memory. I think it's to speed people's minds up. And they never remember what they've done like 5 minutes ago, kind of thing, or a week ago. You know what I mean? Where you forget. And you think, well, where did that time go? And that's what you blame it on. Maybe it's all the chemicals. Who knows? Who knows? It's just an idea of mine, right? I can't prove it. I can't prove it, obviously. But it's just an idea. It's not fact that these scientists keep pushing out. And yet after it doesn't come out as fact, by the way. I mean, they did the thing about the universe, right? The universe. And the early universe didn't have full galaxies. Did not even form. And yet they're finding now from the JWST, right, telescope, they're looking way back in the scene, full formed galaxies, even though they're redshift, full formed galaxies. And that's what's spinning them out, the scientists, because they think about evolution instead of like actually God put them in the place when they were supposed to be put in the place. And these fucking evolutionist motherfuckers and scientists, they don't know fuck all about the universe. There we go, another one in and out. Oh well, you can't win them all, can you? You can't win them all. Remember, there's a reason why most of the world dies eventually. There's a reason for it in the Bible and Revelation. There's a reason for it. Because some of these people just don't want to wake up. They don't want to because they're too busy in the matrix kind of thing, hypothetically speaking. They want to stay in the matrix, right? They don't want to think that God gave them, by the way, and a heart to feel. You know what I mean? Where has the love of the people gone? Well, Revelation says it goes. Revelation says it goes. The love of the greater cools off. And it says it in Revelation. Right? It says it in Matthew too, by the way. I need to look up that scripture to find it. But I know there is a connection there. Right? But the love of the greater cools off, and we're seeing it now. Where people don't care if someone actually dies on the street. Flat out, on the floor, baking hot sun. And when you roll them over, they've got a big outprint where they were lying because they were sweating that much. See what I'm saying? People don't care no more because it's all about being skeptical, and the governments have done that for a reason. Cause chaos, division, skepticalism, all this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? So therefore, we never pull together. It's about, instead of groups, they try and partition people into single people. Why do you think they're doing the digital ID? Because you're not a group anymore. You're individual people then. You know what I mean? Oh, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Time is running by. Every second I'm speaking, there's a second gone. A second gone. Another second gone. Another second gone. Right now, another second gone. And another second gone. See? Over 7 or 8 seconds, I keep saying that, and time's being wasted. You see what I'm saying? You see the concept? Right? Fill the people's minds full of bullshit. Time goes by. Bread and circuses. People get distracted. So therefore, they can push in the one world government rules, the one world religion, one world currency. That's what they think. That's what these people think on the earth, the elites. But guess what? Satan has other ideas. That is just a temporary concept. He wants exclusive devotion. He'll get rid of religion. So this one world currency, one world religion, one world government is not going to happen. It will for temporarily, until the Antichrist comes in. And once he comes in, he'll get rid of it. Because he wants exclusive fucking devotion. No fucker underneath him. Or on equal pars to him. He's going to exclusive devotion and he's going to have the Antichrist. Satan's going to employ the Antichrist to create miracles. To make it like he's the most powerful man in the world. Right? Because he can do miracles. No, the only reason he got them miracles is because of fucking Satan. Right? Given temporary power. Right? To sift the wheat from the chaff. Even Satan's sifting the wheat from the chaff, and he don't even realize he's doing it because he takes all the bad people with him. Does he not take the chaff with him? Yes, he does. So he's doing half the fucking God's job for him, without even knowing it. That's fucking piss funny. It's piss funny that Satan thinks he can fight against God, but yet God gets him to do his job when he needs to do it in sifting the wheat from the chaff. Just like God sifts through Jesus, sifts the wheat from the chaff. One takes one side, one takes the other. One takes the good people, the other one, Satan, takes the bad people with him. You know what I mean? Wheat from the chaff. Look, Satan's doing exactly what God intended, right? Sifting the wheat from the chaff. The bad people from the good people. The bad people from the good people. Don't matter what religion you are. If you're a bad person, you're a bad person. If you're a good person, you're a good person. And if a good person stands up for what's right, they will call it pederasty, i.e. pedophilia. Call out the elites. Call out film industry, song industry. Call out the governments. Call out corporations. You call out what needs to be what's wrong. But you call out what's right too. You call out when someone does what's right. Yeah, you did what were right. You're calling it out. It's the same thing. It's not a bad thing. One is calling out bad. The other one is calling out good for what it is. It's good. Right? It's good. So you call it out. Right? Give encouragement when you need to. The difference between dark and light. Dark and light. Understand the depth of God. Right? This goes beyond the Bible. The Bible is the entry gate to everything. You've got to learn everything first before you can start to really understand God. The entry gate, right? The narrow path, the narrow gate. It's not easy. You've got to make the effort. Because God will help you, but with you having free will, He expects you to decide for yourself whether you're gonna give some work back. Give some work back. You know what I mean? Works and faith go hand in hand. It's not all some religions say, oh, it's just through grace alone. No, it's not. Because through the grace that you get, you feel appreciative, you do what's good. You feed the poor, you help people. You see what I'm saying? Actions and your word, right? They go hand in hand, which proves your faith, right? Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. It's coming up to another 15 minutes soon, so you guys have a good one. May God bless you. And please, anybody out there that's thinking about maybe their life is going down the wrong path, nothing wrong in putting God to test them and saying, look, prove you're real. Prove you're real. There's nothing wrong in that. It's not what Satan did. And the Pharisees were calling Jesus and all this, that, and the other. That's different, right? Because when they called it out and put God to the test, they were doing it because they wanted to prove Jesus wrong. The Pharisees and Sadducees. You see what I'm saying? You got to understand how people think, how people reason, and stuff like that, and then you can get a good grasp on their heart condition, what they're really like deep down. And you only get a glimpse. You only get a little glimpse. Jesus and God can fully understand what's fully going on. They get the full picture. As you examining someone, you have to sometimes pose questions to them in a certain way, so therefore they make known their true heart condition, if you know what I'm saying. Kinda. Right? You'll get a glimpse of it, and then you think, hang on a minute, that doesn't seem right. You know what I mean? And that's when you start to back off a little bit. And then the more they show the true colours, the more you back off, the more you back off. No, and eventually you say, look, I'm sorry, I don't hate you, but I'm not hanging out with you no more. You're not very good association. You know what I mean? Easy, easy. But parents don't teach their children this anymore. So anyway, I've gone over a minute. I've gone over a minute now. So you guys have gone. May God bless you, and you take care.